I would like to nominate Paddy Kevane for the Kerry Heroes Award 2023. Paddy is such a wonderful soul for such a young man. He has done and continues to do Trojan work in the community with St Vincent de Paul, MABS and now Wheels on MABS Tralee. He lectures in the college and gets behind so many more things. I can't name them off the top of my head, but he could tell you. If you think about the amount of people he has helped through hard times, you would not be able to count. Paddy does it all quietly, discreetly and without a second thought for praise. He is heading up the Meals on Wheels Tralee for Christmas and will give up his Christmas day so he can ensure others, such as the homeless and senior citizens, are fed and have company on Christmas Day. Paddy has an endless amount of kindness in his heart and has great social conscience, and I wish there were more people like Paddy. And that comes in from Caroline Keneally, who is with me on the line. I have Paddy Kevane in studio with me. Paddy, congratulations. I'll talk to Caroline first. Caroline, good morning to you and thanks for joining us in the programme.
Hi Jerry, how are you doing?
I'm very good.
This morning.
Very good indeed. Listen, tell me, you've outlined it there. I suppose those are just some of the reasons that you put Paddy forward for the award.
Yeah, absolutely. I suppose one of my favourite traits in a person is kindness, and kindness can be defined as a behaviour that's marked by acts of generosity, consideration, empathy, having concern for others and without expecting praise or reward in return. And I feel Paddy embodies those qualities with all the work he's done and continues to do in the community. I feel he makes a significant contribution to society, being heavily involved in St Vincent de Paul, MABS and Meals on Wheels, just to name some of the organisations he's involved in. But he just generally makes County Kerry a better place by him being in it.
And that's what the awards are all about. It's about identifying people or organisations that just lift others around them.
Yeah, and I suppose going back to kindness, it can change the world, and we've already seen a change in Tralee with the opening of the Tralee Community Development Project Cafe in Rock Street, which Paddy has got behind to ensure that dream came into fruition. And the fundraising he's done and is still ongoing to raise money so those in need can have a warm meal throughout the year. And not just that, coming into the year, the part of the year which is important, the cafe will host the free Christmas Day dinner, which Paddy will give up, as I said, his own Christmas Day to care for those in need. He's even inspired me and my 4 children to volunteer with him on Christmas Day. So Paddy creates a ripple effect to others to join him in giving back to the community and being in solidarity with those in need. And not just that, we have to be cognizant that more and more people are entering into poverty.
Yeah.
The cost of living crisis, the rising mortgage interest rates and rent increases, groceries gone up in prices. And Paddy will know plenty of homes that cannot afford heating, so the house is freezing, and when the fridge and cupboard doors are opened, there's nothing there. And we hear it in the office where I work for Paddy. When people will call the office looking for help, they're in financial distress, and you will hear people say they feel a sense of shame approaching St Vincent de Paul for assistance, and they always feel that people are so much worse off than they are, which everyone's circumstances are unique to them. And that's where you need people like Paddy Kevane to respond to situations with sensitivity, compassion, understanding, to enable people to get back on their feet and be able to feel hope again.
Yeah.
And that's very important.
Yeah, certainly is the case. Well, listen, well said, Caroline. And Paddy, listen, congratulations to you and thanks a million for coming to us. How do you feel after hearing Caroline talk about you there?
I'm just shocked and thanks very much. I absolutely didn't expect this. I've been in my own bubble for the past 3 months. I still thought I was in September between work and Christmas and everything else.
Yeah.
And Christmas has absolutely snuck up, but I'm absolutely stunned and thankful to Caroline and John and everybody for the nomination. And delighted.
Like you talked there, and Caroline herself is running for the election for Sinn Féin next year, and she works with Paddy in the office, so she'd be hearing from people. And notice all politicians across the county would come across people who are in trouble. They need a network or someone to refer them to in times of crisis, and the organisations you work with, I suppose, provide that.
Absolutely. We come across a number of different politicians that would make contact with us, and they'd say, look, we have somebody here that's looking for help. They're not sure about the process or whatever, to contact St Vincent de Paul or contact MABS or contact Meals on Wheels. So then we try and guide them and help them as best we can.
And what is it like this year? Is it more intense? Is there, like, we've gone through a year and we're hearing the economic news now about inflation going down, but it's at a very high level. The prices are still at a high level, and the last 12 months of interest rates have gone up as well on people's loans. So it's difficult.
I don't know why, but I found this year has probably been the toughest and most demanding that I've had over the past couple of years. Like the phone is absolutely non-stop. The St Vincent de Paul office is flat to the max. But all I can say is that people have been very good. Jumper Day raised a phenomenal amount of money, over €10,000.
Yeah.
We're so thankful for that. That was a huge help. It meant that over 900 hampers were being distributed with that, and there's other assistance that we help people with as well, that we'll be able to do with that money that was raised. Local businesses, local people have been very supportive. And even just to say, for Christmas Day, there's roughly about, I think, 130 volunteers who are giving up their time on Christmas Day to help. It's not just me. I'm not running. I'm dangerous in the kitchen, to be honest with you. The chef will have me banned from the kitchen. I'll be out doing other stuff. All the other volunteers inside there that do that. It's not just me. It's a team of great people. And just, there's two people in particular I just want to thank. Les Galvin, who helps me big time with Meals on Wheels, and as well as that, Junior Lock and St Vincent de Paul. Those two individuals, I would not be able to do what I do without them. They're my core team, and there's a whole load of other people as well, and I'd be here all day thanking them, but those two individuals, I would be absolutely lost without them.
Yeah, and one of the things about the different organisations you work with is that without those volunteers, it can't happen, it can't work, and they're there to meet people without judgment, whether it's Christmas Day or meeting people, delivering hampers.
Absolutely. And for people to be aware that, I've come across people in all walks of life who've had great careers, everything's been fantastic, and something happens and it knocks them down. St Vincent de Paul is there for everyone. We'll do our best. We don't, Vincent de Paul doesn't have the answers to everything. MABS doesn't have the answers to everything. Meals on Wheels doesn't either. But it's a service that's there for a particular need, and we'll do our best to absolutely help anybody at all that needs it.
Okay. Well, listen, Paddy, thanks a million for coming in. Congratulations, and thanks for all the hard work you and your team, your extended team, are doing for people out there.
Thanks very much, Terry. Thanks to everybody.
Caroline, great stuff. Thanks to you as well. That's Caroline Keneally. Johnny Buckley also sent in another nomination for Paddy Kevane as well for the Kerry Heroes Award, and Paddy will be accepting his Louis Mulcahy Specially Commissioned Award very shortly here in Radio Kerry. And remember to check out our social media. The Fexco Kerry Heroes Award 2023 will have